So I was just recording stuff and I was thinking what to do, and it was just the entire day goes up like that. So does it actually productivity mean? So what does productive means? And yesterday I was about to study. Then what happened? I just wanted, okay, let's see how the world is created, how the universe is being created. Then I went to the YouTube and I just typed universe, the beginning and the end. So when you see the beginning, it was actually like breathtaking, and you don't know like what of lot of things what happens over there. So I went through a lot of videos. So initially it shows me how the universe is made and what is black hole and what those sort of things, and what happens when sun is going to die. And relatively they showed in Discovery, I gone through one video over there, they showed how relatively that is being structured and how the things are being made and how big the universe really is. So that was really fascinating to know about those things. And over there are huge. It's big. It's not huge. We don't even have a word to describe it in English. So even Tamil, we don't have a word to describe it. So it's like huge, huge, huge. You can say huge is the entire video for 1 hour and just say that is it. So we can't even imagine that much big in size. So yeah, that those kind of videos we need to see almost to remember things. Like we need to do whatever we can do. Do not expect anything in the result or something and making things so complicated and all those sort of things. And okay, so what is it? And yeah, and later I went through one more video which is being told about how the earth is made. So earth is made, that was one quite interesting video. Earth, how the earth is made and those sort of things. Earth is made 4 billion years ago according to that video. And 4 billion, how the things were changed. So initially they, as per the video, it is from Nat Geo. You can just type in Google earth life or earth life or earth how earth made. You'll just get the video as the first one. That says the earth, it was just everything is collide, boom, and then everything came into like a clouds. It was there in the space and everything was there. Nothing has happened. So sometimes later the gravity turns to spin. So it happened. After that, what happened? Some cloud happened. Some cloud gathered. Some of the materials, which is obviously stones, that gathered and made one very big ball. So the ball is generated and then it started rotating around the sun. It was rounding like that. Oh, by that time there is nothing, actually literally nothing. You see, it's just a piece of stones rotating, and it is also not that much big. It's kind of big, but it's not that much big. And later all the asteroids or everything is get together, and it's made a maybe a dates or something, and it started rotating. And after that, what happened? And some asteroid came and hit, and it became a moon. So then how the moon started rotating around the earth, and the moon wasn't that much far as it is now. Now the moon, as you can see, I don't know, I am sure you are not going to listen to the metrics which I am going to say, but still I will say that because I remembered it. So moon is actually quarter million kilo miles. Yes, quarter million miles distance from the earth. So the earth which you are sitting and watching the video, I hope nobody going to watch it, but still if you are watching this, so you are sitting in a right behind on earth, and from here it took around like quarter million miles. So quarter million miles means 2 lakhs 50 lakhs 2.50 lakhs miles distance from earth. That much distance the moon is currently, and it took 15 days to complete the one round on earth. And the same thing back then, like billions of years ago, 3 billion years ago, it took around only 6 years, 6 hours to complete the rotation of earth. It was very near. It was like very near only. After that only it started going back to back. It went back side. So that's it. And those times the tides in ocean, that back then ocean is not at all there. There is some random seas, some chemicals you don't even know that was there that time. Anyway, that's not a point. Like then what happened is, then the earth became solid and solid and solid, and a lot of changes happened. The earth and the water molecules started appearing, and those things were described neatly, how it happened, what it happened. We might not sure how so exactly it happened, but still it's good to listen to the stories, right? So it was just good to listening for 1.5 hour video. It was worth watching, that's what I would say. So I was going through ding 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 ding, ding next page, and then dinosaurs came, and then dinosaurs killed by the volcanoes, and the methane gas just escaped from the earth and it went up. And the CO2, now right now we guys are thinking CO2 is against, it is very against human, of course, but it is very needed, it's very like inevitable gas for plants because it is their breathing material. For us it's oxygen, that's why we see CO2 emission, CO2 emission. But I don't know, previously that was just like iron bought, and it's like very hard, nothing, no life, nothing is there. It was fascinating to know. And then the time, slowly time begins, time goes off. Then it came to this place, this time where we are here, and we don't know where we come from. You don't know where you come from, I don't know where I come from, but something, this kind of evolution happened. So if you look at that, it is really good to know these things. It just make you realize it's just nothing, in just you may be living in 70 years or 60 years or something like that, that's it. So it just made you realize some things, some more things about the earth and what really happens between us. So it just expands your memory, brain. And of course I did it when I'm so bored, I don't know what to do in life, so I just get to need some inspiration, so I watch the YouTube video. So I can also do that same. It's just fun, right? You just go see and fun, and see how earth is. Your brain immediately starts activating, oh my god, this is that and that's how it goes. It's kind of fun. So that's what I do when I get bored. I watch universe videos and something like that. And one more channel is there, like they used to post a lot of YouTube videos, and quiz was something like that, so that I used to watch. That is also a very good thing to watch. Those things really fascinate me, how earth is there, like you are standing on the very earth and the earth is spinning, you don't even know that it's spinning, and it is spinning, and you will get to know by relativity of the sun only. Sun is rising and falling just because the earth is spinning, and it is spinning, and it is spinning around the sun. Wow, it's really a big thing, right? But we don't even know, we don't even care, because we are stand still, we don't even care about it. But anyway, we don't need to care about it, that's main point. What is the point of that? But still, it is, if you get bored, you can use these things to just think about it. You have a lot of things to think. And astronomers, yes, I got it finally. So they are very like inclined to look at such things and get to know such things, so it's fun. You also get to know these things. And after that, and I went to random things about what to say. There are guys who is running the world, they are called as Illuminati. So such things also, internet conspiracy theories, those things are there. So it is good to watch, fun to watch, but a lot of time to waste. So that is the main thing. It goes off when you go to the YouTube videos, such things will happen. And then I got how to study, and those things also I went through. So basically it was good to know about earth and earth back then and current and future. So if you look at that from that perspective, if you look at the world, it's a bit different. You don't need to worry much things about lot of things. It's cool, okay, fine, yeah man, it's cool. So you can be good, your imagination power will increase. Oh, that's happened. Oh, now what will happen if you are there in 1 billion years ago? You can't even exist, that's not at all possible. But if you are there, what would happen? And one more fascinating thing what I get from videos, this water you see in the sea, it is actually billion years ago. So if you go to the beach for chilling, everybody goes to the beach for chilling purpose. So if you go to the beach, just remember that created billion years ago. And you might feel thirsty now because it's sunny here, and if you're going to drink some water, that is really created based on very, very big thing, very, very much, it's the probability is very less, and that created that, and that's also billion years ago. But whenever we get water, what do we say? Is it fresh water? Oh, it's not fresh water. What is this, man? Also, that's not anyway, I like that was kind of fun, because the water is anyways created billion years ago. It's not going to be fresh anyway. But we still ask, is it fresh water, right? Yeah, man. Then I think only Kinley, Aquafina, those things, man. Don't get me wrong, or something like that. But the water is really created billion years ago. So those things, if you just get to see the things differently, it just, wow, good, okay, right? So what happened? What is that? Whatever things we are wearing, it is being generated from earth only. So the thing, this is called Mundasu. So this is also created from earth only. So everything we created is a kind of different material. And they say how the iron came to earth. So they have one more scenario. I don't want to go into much details into that about it. I'm just telling my experience about the video and the things which I seen over there. And if you look at anything, if you look at it, like the right now I'm speaking to the iPhone. So the iPhone is made out of sand and some kind of sand, and it's big. Everything is created from the earth only. So there is something about it to think about. If you haven't think about it yet, it's time to think. Just think. It's just a cool way to get to know, to time pass. You will not get bored while thinking, going. You will not get bored at all. It's so fun, and it's just cool to know all those things. You go deep into that. Okay, what happened then? It's fun. So those things are really good. I was spending almost many months or years like just thinking like that way, and right now I got some hold. Okay, whenever I say anything, okay, I'll just think, okay, how is it made? It's also come from earth. So I didn't see anything which is not made out of earth. So every material that is being generated from there, so it's basically sand, some kind of sand and some kind of chemical reactions. So that's it. So yeah, that's it. It's also just one stupid video which is it's just a random thought which coming and just posting it, because it's my stupid own channel. I can post anything. So if you're interested, watch it. If you don't interested, you can just dislike the video and comment below whatever you wanted to scold me. That's no anything. I'm not going to ask you to like it. Anyway, you're not going to like it. If you like it or dislike it. Bye. We'll see you next random stupid video. Whenever I think. It's not scheduled, so whenever I think, I'll post my next random stupid video. So you can wait for it, and you can ask in the comment. So bye, and just think, the water which you're going to drink after you're seeing this video, it created billion years ago. That is really fascinating.